Angelina Jolie has finally joined Instagram, and she used the moment to raise awareness about the plight of women and girls in Afghanistan. The 46-year-old actress and activist joined the social networking site on Friday and made her first post a photo of a letter sent to her by an Afghan girl. "This is a letter I was sent from a teenage girl in Afghanistan," she wrote alongside an image of the letter. "Right now, the people of Afghanistan are losing their ability to communicate on social media and to express themselves freely," she continued. "So I've come on Instagram to share their stories and the voices of those across the globe who are fighting for their basic human rights." The teenage girl expressed a desire to continue her education in the heartbreaking letter, even as she feared that the Taliban would curtail those opportunities. "Some people say the Taliban's change, sick," she wrote, "but I do not think so because they have a very bad past." A source told People that Jolie joined Instagram to help spread awareness about the potential oppression of women in Afghanistan as their own abilities to communicate are being cut off. Angie felt compelled to join in a moment when women and young people in Afghanistan are losing the ability to communicate on social media and express themselves freely, the source said. From her point of view, if she's able to be a part of the effort to amplify their voices, then she felt it was reason enough to join and use her platform. The girl also wrote about how it was harder to go to school with the Taliban patrolling, and how much safer she felt before they were back in power. She also worried that her school would be closed down on their order. The teenager feared Afghanistan would go back to the past 20 years, to a time when women had no rights, when she said they were expected to work at home and had lost their freedom. Jolie included a photo of Afghan women who were clothed head to toe in burqas. In addition to sharing the young woman's story, she also recounted her brief experiences in the Middle Eastern country. "I was on the border of Afghanistan 2 weeks before 9/11, where I met Afghan refugees who had fled the Taliban. This was 20 years ago," she began. "It is sickening to watch Afghans being displaced yet again out of the fear and uncertainty that has gripped their country. To spend so much time and money, to have bloodshed and lives lost only to come to this, is a failure almost impossible to understand," she continued. She described the way Afghan refugees were treated like a burden as sickening and said they could do so much more for themselves with the proper tools and respect. Jolie was also inspired by meeting so many women and girls who not only wanted an education, but fought for it. "Like others who are committed, I will not turn away. I will continue to look for ways to help. And I hope you'll join me," she concluded. American troops in Afghanistan are now confined to running Hamid Karzai International Airport in Kabul, where American citizens and Afghans have been rushing to exit the country amid a full-scale Taliban takeover in recent days. The date for the U.S. military to leave Afghanistan was originally set for May 1 by former President Donald Trump in a deal he signed with the Taliban, though President Joe Biden announced in April that he was pushing the final date to September. The president's military advisors informed him that there would be weeks or months left to get Afghans who had helped the U.S. out of the country following the September withdrawal, but they appear not to have counted on the weakness of the Afghan military, which almost immediately grumbled and failed to put up a fight against Taliban forces that quickly seized most of the country's cities.